Making beats is really so simple, and especially 90s boom bap is even more simple. It's like the foundation of the beats is them being simple. So I'm going to show you guys how my workflow is essentially the exact same every time. So you could copy this formula and you'd have my beats, my style. So this is my style. They use the the process that I've built over the years. This is where it's at, and this is how simple it is. First, I start with a sample that goes on track 1. And the sample is important. We start with a good sample, because if we don't start with a good sample, we're not gonna cook up a good beat. So we gotta start with something fire. And the simplicity of it is that if you find a fire sample, you don't have to do much besides add other sounds. So especially with a sample like this where you can just loop it, it's incredibly simple. So we're just taking this one loop and looping it. And then what I do is I load up my drum program, shout out Authentic Drums Volume 5, new kit out now, and I just play some drums. And I got like 8 different options because my programs that I made have 8 different ones on each thing. So I got some variations. So I play the drums and I loop the sample and then I play the drums over and see which one fits the best. And basically, then I'll see how it's sounding. Sounds dope, but the drums aren't hitting super hard, so I'll add another drum track occasionally, and then we just have a layered drums. So we have 2 drums because that makes it fat. Now I got a chill ass beat. Like, fuck you. We get a tiny loop, a quick ass loop, and just have drums on it. And this is kind of the foundation of what the rest of the beat comes from. So this one sequence is our foundation. So after this, I'll think we got to add some sauce. So my go-tos are horns and scratch cuts and vocals. So horns, scratch cuts, vocals. The freaking peak 3 for 90s hip hop. So scratch cuts, get yourself some 90s hip hop acapellas and scratch them. Or if you don't have scratch samples, I've made some scratch sample packs. So go check them out. Scratching, let's go. Whack, man, I stop and did some. So key element here, we got a 90s hip hop acapella. This is just an instant identifier of boom, 90s hip hop. So it makes it so simple. So just 90s hip hop acapella on top of these drums that are early 70s and also fucking from records. And then a sample that is also early 70s and roughly and from a record. So that is how simple it is. And that is how I make bangers on bangers on bangers on end. So, and then also horns, because horns are a boom bap staple. And then all those ingredients mixed together create the beat. So it's incredibly simple. And even my drums always follow the same pattern. If you're in Bastard Crew, you already know the 3-to-1 rule. That's what I do on pretty much every beat. So that's what's good. That's how simple it is. And that's what's up. Peace.